majority is lack of information, lack of resources. Money is infinite. They never stop. They never stop printing money. The problem is getting the belief to understand that, getting the belief that you're capable of being something. Nothing against rapping and entertaining, but for a lot of people that come from my culture, that's the only way out. It's the only way out. That's it. You can't rap, you can't play sports, then you're probably gonna sell drugs or do something illegal because 87% of crimes are behind money.
Or just live a mediocre
Or just
life.
leave it. And so nobody wants that, right? And so now we understand that there are better opportunities in better segments just in white America, just 100%. But what happens is that can't be the defining part. Like I know what I said, all right, cool, but what stops me? Well, what stops me is me. What stops me is me playing the blame game all my life. What stops me is me keep saying, well, I'm black, they white. Well, that's you're not going to go far doing that. What stops me is saying I didn't have the opportunities they have. That's going to keep me from going there. If you can get past the bullshit and say, all right, these are real issues, but the biggest issue is the belief in myself. The biggest issue is I need to spend more time reading and researching than partying. I need to spend more time reading and researching than chasing women. I need to spend more time reading and researching than, trying to go hang out, being on Netflix all day, playing a game all day. I need to spend more time developing a skill set. Okay, boom. As I evolve, as I learn how the game is being played, as I get exposure to the game, my confidence builds up. So the reason why it is more, the success barrier is higher in a two-parent home, a healthy two-parent home. That's important.
I think though the stats are, and I'm sure just because the sort of average to healthy-ish homes, it just overwhelms
It is.
the number. But the statistics, and I don't remember the exact number, but your odds of living above the poverty line, it's over 70%, over 80%, something like that if you in a two-parent home.
Structure. So in a two-parent home, there's a form of structure. There's a hierarchy, and then there's there's a man, there's a woman, and then there's kids. So now you have an infrastructure there. When you don't have this is good. When you don't have a two-parent home, not saying you can be successful, but now there's so many other different influences in your life. And I'll give myself for example, right? Like again, I'm homeless at 16, right? But
Was your dad around when you were growing
I
up?
never even met my dad. Never, ever in my life, right? So now the influences became like anybody who I